look this Indiana team had as they arrived at the arena earlier on. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our backdrop tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And tonight we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Denver Nuggets here at Pepsi Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to say about his understated superstar, Nikola Jokic. Malone said he's truly beloved by all his teammates. No ego, a little bit goofy, doesn't take himself too seriously, and with his success, he's still the same kid. That's why everybody cares about him and respects him. Kevin?
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Oladipo.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Turner and Sabonis playing inside. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot.
And the Nuggets franchise still looking for their first trip to the NBA Finals.
How about the franchise making the ABA Finals back in 1976? So it's been quite elusive here in the mountains to get the finals back to Denver. 40 years ago, still looking for that trip.
Brogdon against Murray. And here is Brogdon. Here's Warren, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Paul Millsap picks one up, and when he's on the floor, he's very productive. But the one knock on TJ Warren is that he's prone to missing games.
Never played more than 66 games in his young career, Kevin, so something hopefully he can check off his list this year is work his way into the high 70s and be a consistent performer out there and avoid losses of game.
That free throw, no good. We're just halfway through the season. Brent, talk about the value of leadership and keeping everyone focused night in and night out.
A lot of that will come from your coaching staff and the messaging, but I will tell you what, Kevin, playing with a star player that goes out there and does it night after night, watching James Harden, watching Russell Westbrook, watching Steph Curry have the kind of unreal performances for the game 56, the game 68. You're just sitting there in amazement. You want to step up and say, you know what, I want to be there for you.
But to me, that may be the most important, like every game they're there. Like every single game.
They are there. They're excited to be there. They're excited for you to be playing, and they raise the level of your attentiveness to being competitive on a nightly basis. And truly, those guys become inspirational to you.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Harris. After the basket by Sabonis. In the corner, Murray with it. And no good that time. Good D by Brogdon. Warren dishes to Turner. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Here's Sabonis. Denver grabs the miss. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brogdon. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Talk so much about Brogdon and just how smart a player he is, so an interesting one to watch.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Porter kicks to Murray.
Jokic against Sabonis. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Indiana moving it around. Shot left block, and that's good off the glass that time.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Harris looking it over. Pass to Murray. Plenty of space. The rebound by Turner.
I saw a green light there, Kevin, but D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Back to Sabonis. Over Jokic, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, we talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that in the last game where they just did not shoot it well, that's a steal during a regular season.
And a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounds. 4th, Nikola Jokic.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Murray against Brogdon. Jokic inside. They need this one, and Jokic slams it in.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Pass to Oladipo. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Brogdon against Murray. Back to Jokic, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Well, Coach Mike Malone has grown up with this young Nuggets team. He says that he believes in the youth of this team.
Well, the future is so bright for the Denver Nuggets, and really where you have to give Mike Malone a ton of credit is when they made the decision between their two bigs, Jokic and Nurkic, sticking with Jokic and then changing their entire offensive style to play from a point center position. It has paid huge dividends.
And it's good for 2. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
A little bit of hustle, a little bit of energy. Jokic right now pounding the offensive glass and not quitting on these possessions.
It's Oladipo on the wing, and Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Turner. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Sabonis.
There's a quiet intensity that Jokic plays with, especially on defense. It made that shooter a little bit nervous.
And that one's good by Porter.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Passes to Oladipo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the night.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Sabonis. Again, the Nuggets score.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
What a find by the Denver Nuggets. No hype really around Jokic coming into the league, and now he's a star player here in Denver, a franchise player here in Denver, and a heart of a team that's got a tremendous amount of potential in the next couple of seasons. Jokic heading up this offense and shouldering the load.
Now here's Brogdon. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Lets it go, and Turner with the basket on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight. And with Jokic, he was a second-round pick for the Nuggets back in 2014.
Think about the decision that was made between Jokic and Nurkic, and how it is that the team felt like Jokic could grow if Nurkic moved on, which he did to Portland. And now all of a sudden the offense takes off under Jokic, a playmaking 5 that opens up a lot of cutting opportunities. And I know this young nucleus is going to do some great things in the future, mostly behind what Jokic has provided this organization.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash talk?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper
right.
or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. Sometimes I like to see them getting after a little bit.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
The first one falls. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
Martin's checked in for Denver.
And Paul Millsap has been underrated for most of his career. A consistent double-double threat, and has performed at an all-star weekend.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
For the Nuggets, Plumlee is checked in for Millsap, and it's Jeremy Grant in for Michael Porter. The Pacers also with a sub. McDermott's checked in for T.J. Warren. Now here's Turner. He has 5. Here's Sabonis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And it's 6 points for Sabonis.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college. So him working inside, that's a good sign.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Here's Brogdon. The pass to McDermott. Sabonis with the ball. It's Turner, high post. Clock at 6. Here's McDermott. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And that one's good. Barton.
That was a thing of beauty there. The arc, the release, 3-ball looking good.
Brogdon against Murray. to the inside. Here's Oladipo. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. Monte Morris is checked in for Denver. Leaf checked in for Indiana. Lamb comes in for Oladipo. Now, here is Morris. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Lamb against Barton. Leaf passes to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Morris against Brogdon. Morris outside. Pass to Jokic. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Morris against Brogdon. Left side, Turner. Outside, Lamb. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Will Barton.
You feel like Jeremy Lamb has been in the league forever. Mostly known for being a piece in the Harden trade when he left OKC, but Lamb is coming to his own the last few years.
Free throw drops for Lamb. And Jeremy Lamb, you feel like, Greg, he could be kind of a late bloomer.
The improvement he's shown the last few seasons has been huge. Much more comfortable as a scorer, and the defense has picked up for him as well.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. In Indiana with a change here, too. McConnell's checked in. And Lamb drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Vonleh. The dish to Barton. Right at the free throw line. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Barton's got 5.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now, here's McConnell. Fade away. The shot's good from Leaf. And the Pacers lead by 1. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Passes it to Morris. And it's sent back by Turner. And he gets it back. Morris with the bucket.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now, here's McConnell, covered by Morris. Here's Leaf, and again, it's Indiana converting.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morris outside. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. McDermott passes to Leaf. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Barton. 5 points in the game. Morris outside. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Again, the miss by Morris.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Inside and stolen by Vonleh. Martin left side. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Will Barton actually showing signs of strength, willing to take those shots, even though the defense is all over him.
Brent, on both ends of the floor, Will Barton is an effective spark plug for this team.
Yeah, he can fire you up out there, Kevin. He can do some things, obviously, defensively to get the team going and igniting the fast break. And then offensively, I know Mike Malone might not agree with all of the choices from Will Barton, but when he gets it going, it's an extra spark for this Nugget squad.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
McConnell passes to Holiday, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee, hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And there's the pass to Lamb. 4 on the shot clock. Over Grant. Some solid defense from Grant. Nikola Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got Miles Turner, Jeremy Lamb out there with Leaf, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot. So it's the Pacers now, following the missed shot by Will Barton. The shot's good from Leaf. Leaf's got 8 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Barton kicks to Plumlee. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's his first foul. Denver making a switch here. Millsap's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Barton outside. And Vonleh with the basket on the assist by Barton. Vonleh's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Here's Warren, pass to Leaf. Drilled from 11 feet out. Leaf's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Pass to Millsap. And the shot goes down.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Indiana shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And Holiday kicks to Lamb. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Grant outside. Passes it to Morris. There's Vonleh. He's covered by Warren. Ray, you stood up for 6 teams in your NBA career. What do you think about some of the front offices that you came across during that playing time?
I think when you find a front office, when you move from franchise to franchise, is what it is that they value most. And there were some franchises, quite frankly, Kevin, that I played for where they just wanted you to show up on time, get there, play the game, and leave. Those franchises end up having a lot of struggle to find some footing in the league. They also find trouble finding attraction from free agency because people understand the culture just isn't there. There are other teams that do so many other things well, Kevin. You feel so much more valued as a player throughout your course of your career. Those are the places that end up sticking with you. And I think the league is doing a great job from top to bottom moving in that direction. Now, some are doing it better than others. That will always be the case. But the idea around finding more completeness for what it is you provide a player is a great thing for everybody.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Pacers trail by 3. Outside Warren. Now the pass to Leaf. To the middle. There's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Poked away and stolen by McConnell. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Outside Holiday. Knocks down the 3 ball. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Murray finds Millsap. Back to Murray. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Holiday looking over the floor. Now here's McConnell. He's guarded closely.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. That's tipped. Harris against Holiday. Feeds it to Millsap. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Warren. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during the season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
The confidence that Gary Harris is playing with right now, he is ready to shoot once that ball touches his mitts.
Now, here's McConnell. He's covered by Murray. McConnell passes to Warren. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Holiday. And stolen by Vonleh. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. It's tipped.
Well, TJ improving his awareness on defense is something that coaches are looking for. Nice block there.
Here's Holiday. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 3. Porter in the corner. Jacks up a 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Jokic has checked in for Vonleh. Indiana also making some changes. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now here's Murray. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Golden State.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. First free throw is good.
Yeah, 2013 draft, Victor Oladipo out of Indiana becomes the 2nd overall pick. And he broke out in his first season with the Pacers. Nice to see him come back from this injury and start to make an impact.
McDermott's checked in for T.J. Leaf. Oladipo hits them both. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, Denver no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And you look at per minute production, and you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
Harris kicks to Murray. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by McDermott. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
Harris passes to Jokic. He dishes it to Murray. It's blocked. Now here's McDermott. Defense right on him. Oladipo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Gary Harris.
Oladipo, a guy who can live at the line with his power and explosiveness around the glass.
Pacers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Nuggets trail. Here's Harris. And another miss by Denver.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Right side Turner over Millsap, and Turner the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. The Nuggets trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Murray kicks to Harris. Brogdon against Murray. It's over Brogdon. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Good sign of an efficient shooter there. His release is lightning quick.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by Turner no good. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Martin's checked in for the Nuggets. The Nuggets shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Murray. Offensive rebound. A three ball. No good on that one.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
McDermott kicks to Brogdon. Oladipo outside. To the inside. Turner laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Now Murray. 6 points for him. Pass to Millsap. Got a hand on it.
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
Now here's McDermott. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. And here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. Fires from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oladipo goes in, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using those long arms.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Porter. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Pass to Millsap. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Turner.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
8 feet away. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists tonight. The Nuggets trail by 10. Outside Millsap. The pass to Jokic. And a wide open look for Porter. The Nuggets with another miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
From the baseline. The shot by Turner no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets to end the run. Good D by Brogdon. Pacers leading by 10. Boom, he jams it straight down.
A good job of getting inside. Brogdon finds a way to get 2 more.
And here are the Nuggets now. Murray outside. Jokic finds Porter. Now Murray. 23 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. The rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Count that one.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Murray right side. It's tipped. And so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We saw Miles Turner lighting it up in the first half. He had 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 block. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. It's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. Now they need to stay mean, Ernie. Cannot lose that edge in the second half.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter in at the small forward spot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Now here is Harris. Pass to Millsap. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Millsap's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Nuggets. Indiana leading by 10. Brogdon outside. Oladipo finds Sabonis. Over Jokic. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 14 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The Nuggets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Murray with it. Sabonis defending. Millsap has the open look. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Brogdon. Here's Sabonis. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 16.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Millsap. Kicks it to Murray. Shot clock at 3. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And while Murray is known, Brent, for his outside shooting, he's very strong with his in-between game as well.
Yeah, he's got a lot of options offensively and getting more and more in contact with Jokic on those high screen and rolls. Devastating, Kevin, when he gets to that left hand, gets around the free throw line and shoots that high floater. There are nights where he does tons of damage with that.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Pass to Jokic. To halt the run. Porter, no luck. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Brogdon finds Turner, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the paint, here's Millsap. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Millsap's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The contact's certainly there, but Millsap just too big and too strong on those type of plays.
Brogdon against Murray. Here's Warren. That one a little long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. And the basket by Harris.
Important to have shooters on the floor that can spread you out. Gary Harris likes to nail the deep 3, and he does there.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Poked away. Jokic with the steal. Here's Porter. Lays it up off the glass. Porter's got his 2nd basket.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. Passes to Sabonis. Over Jokic. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. Down by 12.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Pacers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Noah Vonleh comes in for Paul Millsap. Grant, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. So an entirely new Indiana. Leaf checked in for Sabonis. Lamb comes in for Warren. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
And the basket by Harris.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now, here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Grant. Turner passes to McConnell and stolen by Harris. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Grant leading the charge, and the dunk by Grant.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
And the Pacers with possession here. The Nuggets getting the bucket. No good from Lamb.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And here's Harris from the arc. The shot will not fall. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the pass to Holiday. Down low, here's Leaf. It's rebounded by Vonleh. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 14-2 run here. Plumlee.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
McConnell passes to Turner. Lets the three fly, and McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Denver. They're on a 16-5 run. Morris looking over the floor. Floats one, and they pick up two. Morris has got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Turner. Denver grabs the miss. Vonleh's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the Nuggets making a change here. Barton is checked in. McDermott's checked in for Indiana. The Nuggets trail by 6. And it's a foul. It's called on T.J. Leaf. That's his first foul. Morris outside. Barton against Holiday. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Take a look at Murray. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
For Indiana, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Denver. They're on an 18-7 run. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by McConnell.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Holiday. Out left to the wing. Here's Leaf. That misses off the backboard. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 8-point game. Morris, no good. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Plumlee against Lamb. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Pacers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Miles Turner, he's checked in for TJ Leaf. Both free throws good from Holiday.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Martin in the corner. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Martin's got 10 points.
And the reason Barton makes that play happen is because of the move. He really destroys the defense with his handles there.
And stolen by Vonleh. Morris outside, and there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Jokic, he's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Jokic with it, now defended by McDermott. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Jokic, 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
The free throw drops for McDermott.
And McDermott is such a fearless scorer. You saw that in college, and can be a sniper at times, and in games where he gets engaged offensively, he becomes so much more dangerous. It's good for teammates to look for him once you see a couple Dougie McBuckets baskets go in.
And McDermott drops them both. Here's Morris. He's got 6. Passes it to Plumlee. Dishes to Barton. Back to Plumlee. And he banks in the layup. Plumlee's got 4 points this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
You talk about solid role players, Brent. Mason Plumlee fits the bill.
Does such a great job consistently of coming in, being a physical player, setting screens and rolling. Probably an underrated part of his game is the way that he passes the ball, but never is going to get your team out of sorts with the way that Mason can play within his role.
Morris with the ball. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Sweet little floater. Morris has got 8 points.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
There's the pass to McConnell. Turner looking around. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Barton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Morris. Then for the Pacers, T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. Victor Oladipo comes in for Aaron Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. .129 left to play in the third. Murray, no good. Pacers leading by 8. And Oladipo, here we go. And finished off by Oladipo.
You got to get in front of Oladipo, or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Denver shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Now, here's Grant. Tight defense on him. To the paint. Second chance shot. And Jokic lays it up and in. He's got 12.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to McDermott. 44 seconds left in the third. Back to Brogdon from outside the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Millsap's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Martin passes. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible.
Man, Jokic is making all kinds of plays here tonight. Very aggressive on the offensive end.
Oladipo outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. And Indiana with the change here too. Sabonis is checked in. And the second free throw, good.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Now Murray. 8 points for him. Here's Jokic. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Oladipo. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's Indiana in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Indiana leading by 9 on the court for Indiana. Turner and Sabonis playing inside. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the 3. Sabonis against Jokic. 6 to shoot. And here's Brogdon from the arc.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Murray outside. Back to Barton. It's stolen by Oladipo. It's Brogdon on the wing. And it's sent back by Millsap. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Murray with the ball.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Barton. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. And the turnover again by Denver. And the Nuggets making a change here. Harris has checked in. Pacers leading by 11. Oladipo. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Outside Porter. He kicks it to Murray. The tray. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Denver calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Pacers leading by 15. Here's Brogdon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Denver, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Oladipo against Harris. Denver passing it around. Outside for Millsap. Clock at 6. Murray outside. And again, Denver no good.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Murray. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Can they get it? Here's Jokic. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Oladipo misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half. And the medical red flags for Michael Porter Jr. caused him to slide to the Nuggets in the 2018 draft. 2 back surgeries in less than a year. An injury suffered initially in his sophomore year of high school. The risk is there, but if his body holds up, potentially a star in the making.
Free throw good. Porter. GA drafted after only playing 3 games at the University of Missouri. A lot of people probably hadn't seen Michael Porter Jr. play basketball. But with that in mind, describe his game for us now.
Kevin, at 6'10", he's a fluid athlete with tremendous shot-making ability. He grew up one of 7 kids, homeschooled. They all played ball. He's had a basketball in his hands from a very young age, and you can see it in his approach.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Murray kicks to Millsap. Pass to Jokic. To the inside. Here's Harris. Another shot, and it's sent back by Turner. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
How about Brogdon rising up to the rim?
Denver with the ball. At the elbow, Jokic. Brent, when we talk about home court advantage, do you feel it's the same as it used to be? It has that same impact?
I do think it's still hugely important, Kevin. It's less important when there's a team that has been together for a long time and has proven that they can take their wares on the road and come home with a victory. But it absolutely gives you a level of comfort as a player to get into your routine, to be at a place that seems familiar. Something deep down psychologically helps every member of that team being at home.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Millsap. The Nuggets with another miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Harris passes to Millsap. Porter looking it over. Got a piece of it. And Brogdon comes over to help. Harris kicks to Millsap. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And 11 points for Millsap.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Shoots from 12, and it's sent back by Turner.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Sabonis against Jokic. Inside and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Holiday. And here's Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Sampson. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Nuggets shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Pass to Bates-Diop. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James, whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. It's good. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
McConnell passes to Holiday. Here's Bitadze. Jokic defending. Bitadze can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 20. Here's Bates-Diop. Kicks to Harris. And here's Jokic. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Indiana making some changes. Indiana leading by 20. Brogdon outside. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Of course, Dirk Nowitzki spent his whole career with the Dallas Mavericks. We don't see that much anymore, do we? From the beginning to the end with one team.
No, but I think we're going to still occasionally have anomalies like we did with Reggie being in Indiana for the years of his playing career. Nate McMillan was in Seattle for his playing career, now coach of the Indiana Pacers. So there will be times where we'll have that once or twice. It's not going to happen very much, Kevin.
Not in today's
not in
NBA.
today's game, and not
sports.
with what's at stake.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Sabonis. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Jokic being assertive now in the mid-range and has the touch to bury that kind of shot.
To the middle. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Harris outside. Pass to Murray. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The Pacers pull it in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
He drains the turnaround jump shot.
There's some good anticipation there. Murray quickly out, leaking in transition and filling the lane.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Warren against Porter. And Oladipo kicks to Warren. No good on the three. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Porter. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 11 points for Michael Porter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions in the nice night it ended up being for Miles Turner.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Murray, the pass to Porter. That one doesn't go, so Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Oladipo. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Millsap left side. Launches it. Pacers with the rebound. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Oladipo, here we go. Pass to Brogdon. Outside Warren. Indiana moving the ball around. From deep three-point range, bangs home the trifecta.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
Just we're pretty good. We play great together, you know, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.